wonderful background, and he has come to share his experiences in terms of how do you want to design or look at your 2026, a backdrop in terms of moving forward with a kind of alignment, whatever thoughts you have. How do you take business? How do you create business model, or how do you take it to the next level in terms of your business growth? This will be not too intricate, but he will take you through an overview of these areas, which will help in terms of understanding how to go about. The session will be for approximately 1 to 1.5 hours. 1.5 hours. And in this, the last 15 minutes, we could have a question and answer session. And as in the question and answer session, the chat box will be open for getting your questions across, and Ilan will be able to respond to that. So, without much ado, Ilan, dear Ilan, the floor is yours. Thank you so much for coming across. Look forward to a great evening today. Thank you.
Thank you, Amar. Good evening, all. Welcome to this session today. We're going to work together how to build a business goal for 2026. Once again, a warm welcome to all of you. Just want to do a quick check-in. How's your coaching business today? You can type anything in the chat box. Good, excellent, doing very well. Baburaj says so. Expected. That's where the session today. That's beautiful. Tortoise. JL says crawling. Raj. Probably not doing great. Satya, exploratory phase. And he's stagnant. Trying to crawl fast. Stuck. I think most of us are in the same phase, and I was in this phase 3 years back. I hope this session will help you to do something on it. Today's session is not about any motivational talk. I'm not going to talk to you anything hi-fi onto it. Simple. Can I put you as a CEO for your business, CEO for your life, and see whether we can do some kind of a business activity in this while we stay deeply aligned with ICF core competences. First of all, thank you for joining on the eve of 2025 year, and all of you are planning to go around for a holiday. 1.5 hours you are investing. That itself shows that you have taken the first step towards your business success. How many of you want more in life? More success, more happiness, more money? At least you in the chat box, please. Baburaj says, I'm happy. Great. He doesn't need more. Very good. Anybody else? Bala says more. Very good. Ranjit says, Ranjit, thank you for joining. Mitu says consistent contentment, more fulfillment. And great. Thanks for putting it across. Today I'm going to share 4 things. How to build an authority in your business through thought leadership. Some actions for 10x growth in business. I'll touch upon something related to niche clarity and scalable business model, flame model. Yes, this session is for setting personal goal for you. I'll also give a workbook, time permits. I'll be a little bit more onto this, how to set a goal for you, 2026. These are the 4 things. As Amar said, I will definitely answer all questions at the end of the session, whatever is the time. So keep all your questions. This kind of a program is for full day. So what I'm trying to do is trying to pitch in something. So you got your 2026 in a good way. Anytime after that, you need more on this program, be in touch with Kanan or Amar. We will do it. All of us have one thing with us. I'm going to start with a simple, small story. In Leh Ladakh, 2 monks went from down the hill to the up the hill. One is the young, another one the senior. Senior is the in charge of the monastery. Monastery is on the top of the hill. As usual, juniors have to listen to the seniors. And all of us knows that these monks, when they go up, when they walk, They eat whatever they get, they sleep on wherever they're possible, and they do a simple life. So the younger one was hungry. He kept on telling the senior, no, can we eat something? Can we eat something? I'm tired. Senior was saying, no, let's go out before it gets dark. Finally, in the middle of the track, they found a small hut. Younger one was really, really happy. Okay, I'm going to get my food. I'm going to sleep for the rest. So he went and knocked the door. There's a small family, four of them. The woman opened the door, and she was really happy to see the monks. You know, those days, monks are the gods, and they were happy to get their blessings and fall on their feet. After all those introductions, the junior monk asked, "Great, good, we are hungry. Can we get something to eat?" Both of them looked at each other and finally said, "Oh, great, thank you. Look at that cow, which is at the end of the house. We get milk from this and drink. Generally, nowadays, she gives only one. If you are lucky, tomorrow morning you will get it. And this cow is a skinny cow. If you look at it, it can die anytime." And the junior guy started saying, "This is where I was telling my senior mom we should have eaten in the ground itself. Nothing. Tomorrow, definitely, this will not give milk. Yeah, I'm going to suffer." So they said, "Fine, we'll sleep outside." They were sleeping at 12 o'clock in the midnight. Senior woke the junior, said, "Come on, get up, get up, get up." Junior was looking at it. Okay, this guy is going to start the walk. Definitely, we are not going to get the milk. He said, "No, come." Then he said, "Take that skinny cow." They took the skinny cow and pushed it from the cliff. Cow fallen down and died. The junior one was totally upset. The family was living only on the cow and we are killed. So he said, "Come, let's go." They went away. This guy, junior guy, was totally upset, never expected. Senior monk died after a few months, and junior took over as the senior. He had the gulf feeling. He said, "No, I should go and say sorry to this family." He went back after 5, 6 months of taking over. There was no hut. There was a big palace. And it opened, then two wealthy people came and opened. They fallen at their feet. "Because of you, the day you came in, we were pauper, and the next day onwards, a lot of money came in. That problematic cow died, and it forced us to work on the field what we had. We made enough money, and now we are healthy. Thanks a lot, all because of you." So all of us are carrying that skinny cow. 2025 end, if we can push it out and kill it, 26 will be a growth. Let's see how are we trying to do that. There are four ways all of us do a business. Some of us refuse to play. We are afraid of playing. Some of us act as if we are playing. Before we start the business itself, we think, yes, this will not fit in, so we lose to play. Only some of us play to win. How many of you here going to play to win your business? Type W in the chat box. So many W's coming in. I missed to read an earlier comment. I'm not sure, if not more, but definitely what I deserve. This is what the business, how much money we wanted to earn. It's a beautiful comment. At the end of the session, I think, let me ask you again. Everyone want to win. Great, good. The simple fact, well, look at the winner in terms of money. We can say so many things. How much money we make is the one we call as a winner. There is a success ladder in business. Let me ask each one of you, where are you in the success ladder? Type the first letter of it in the chat box. Are you a newbie making 5 to 20,000 per month? Are you a rising star, one or two? If you are a newbie, type N in the in the chat box. If you are a rising star, type R. Are you successful making 2 or 5 lakhs? The thought leader definitely makes around 10 to 50 lakhs per month. Where are you? Great. Baburaj is a TL, thought leader. Amar is a successful. Satya is in the range of 20 to 40, and Navnita is rising star. Vitu is 20 to 40. Want to be a thought leader. Great, good. That's Raj. Raj, you are always a thought leader. We keep following you. That's a question I wanted to ask, and a few of you have already put onto the screen. You are few of you wanting to be a thought leader. All of us, some of us may have a garden. You would have watched the honeybee. It goes around, pick up the honey from various flowers. Have you ever thought you want to be a money bee? Goes around and collect money for your business and grow. Start thinking in 2026. 3% of the people think different and they do it. We say that 97% of the people think in the normal way. Do you want to be in that 3%? A part of 3%? Type 3 in the chat box. How many of you, let me see, want to be in the 3% going around and collecting money in 2026? Amar, Krishna, Dolly. Only few of you want to be making money. Ah, now it's coming in. Great, great. Good. Satya, Amar, Raj. Madhusudan, welcome, Madhusudan. Neetu, yes. One quality of the great leaders. They set goals, they focus on it unless it is achieved. So 2026, I wanted to start the year, all of you, not only setting a goal, can you focus on it and act on it till you achieve it. Are you goal oriented? Can you type out what is your revenue goal in the chat box for the year 2026? Let's see how the figures comes in. Are you running your business as such or are you fixing up a goal and running it? One number on the chat box about your revenue goal 2026. Great. TL level. So 10 to 50 lakhs per month. Okay. Suresh says 3.5 lakhs per month. Krishna says 40 lakhs per annum. Bala says 6 lakhs per month. 25 lakhs is Viresh. Satya is 12 lakhs. Lovely 15. Amar 4 lakhs per month. Just see the numbers. There is a wide difference. All of you are ACC or PCC. The numbers are changing. Even if you look at the number of years your experience, somebody looks at 12 lakhs per year, somebody looks at 20 lakhs per month. It's a mindset. How many of you are serious in achieving this? 93% of the people who fix the goal, Nitu, you are trying to ask a question. Can we keep it
No,
at the end?
I'm serious about it. Yes.
Okay, okay. Fair enough, fair enough. Great. 93% of the people who set goals never achieved it. Look back here 2025, somebody would have done the goal setting session. They would have shown the wheel of life to all of you. You would have said the wheel of life. That's where I had a wheel of life. I kept it at the end. We'll show you how to do the wheel of life. Do you know the number one reason for failure? Any one of you, one or two guesses? Let's see whether I'm getting a guess for failure of not achieving the goal. Lack of focus. Great, Kanan. Bavraj. Lack of focus. Whereas implementation. Madhusudan, lethargy. Fear of failure. Losing momentum. Not having a purpose. I think I'm getting a lot of points. Divya, unclear positioning. Suresh, hard work. Not going after the commitment is Amar. Bala, no consistency. Geeta, not trying. Raj is the best. Poor implementation. Lovely. Doubt. Navnita, focus on dream, not on action. This is a beautiful comment. Too high a goal. Lack of focus, lack of consistency. I think one point missing link between impact and outcome. Swarna. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Just think about one reason for failure. We are all coaches. Dive deep. Be honest. Try whether you can look at one of the major reasons. There may be all the reasons all put together. The top one reason. Simple. Lack of sales. I started this session with coaching business goal. So lack of sales is the major reason for us giving up the goal. No sales, no customer, no money in the account. At the end of the day, we all of us, let's be practical. We need money in our account. And that's all we are trying to look at it as a success. If you want to succeed in 2026, Apart from all those things, you keep learning about core competency, you keep learning about goal setting, everything, and after that, you need to focus on selling. Yes, along with this, you need a hard work, you need focus, everything, but you need to focus on selling. Now, one important question. You people started your own business, coaching, very good. You have excellent product, excellent service. You are a life coach, you are a business coach, you are a career coach. Why customer don't buy? You have excellent product. Barbara just beautifully said we don't align with customer need. Excellent. Any other points? Anybody else? Why customer don't buy? We are not marketing. That's Virish. Excellent. No trust. That's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Bala. Absolutely beautiful. Why people have to buy? There is no trust. Lack of market research, unclear on what you offer, correct? That's a niche clarity comes in. Divya says selling coaching instead of solution, not having experience of packaging. Great, good. Knowing your competition, differentiator. Lack of references. Swarna says what we deliver is not needed by the customer. I think that's the questions I was trying to raise. Most of you have answered it. ROI is intangible, advertisement. Just imagine a situation. Somebody said brain tracing charges $30,000 session, whereas we are struggling to get 30,000 rupees. Why? Have you ever thought about it? What is important to attract more sales and client? Branding, brand building, content sales, different market, lack of clarity in target clients. I think all of you know the syntax. I don't even continue with the program. Everything is on the screen. Excellent. Solve the customer pain. Lovely. Excellent. Madhusudan, identify the pain point. Clarity in thinking. Amarinder. Satya, showing success stories and metrics. Excellent. 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 Just imagine if you are a customer, somebody comes to you and offer you a service selling. We are all coaches. We are selling services. They come to you. What will you look at it? It is not like you are buying a car, there is a tangible product lying outside, you go and check it up and do this. Arif says one solution for all. Absolutely right. I think that's what we are trying to experience. Somewhere you need to start, Gita. Why somebody pays? Reason for everyone pays is a reputation. They look for reputation in the coaching business. Babraj is here. When there is a good potato chips comes in, every one of us talks about Lay. Next door neighbor, Kerala chips. Absolutely good, good quality, taste is good, but we still go to the supermarket and pay 3 times and buy the Lay's chips. Only limited people go to Kerala chips and buy it. Quality is excellent, cost is one third, and good service. So just look at it. It's enough. It's not enough to be the best. You have to be seen the best. And so then you can say it is a brand, but you have to be seen as a brand. I saw in one of the list of participants, Dr. Sangeeta. She is there everywhere showing her a brand. I know when I open up, I think you need to be, maybe if time permits at the end, we'll ask her to share few of her techniques. It is not enough to see. You have to be seen as the best. I think that's what we need to sell ourselves, sell our reputation. Sangeeta is one standing example. Every day, I have seen her growing. We met in the IIT personal meet. I know you remember her. From there today, she has become a Dr. Sangeeta, and the growth is phenomenally good. Every IIT meeting, she is there in too many places. I think you need to be seen is very crucial to be important. Yes, Baburaj is right. Making a difference and be seen is a point. What we are trying to do, we are trying to sell our product. We don't bother beyond this. We believe that we are great. But the other man who is looking at you need to see you as a great because you are selling a service. You are not selling a tangible product. All of us got say that you go to this coaching school, you get ACC, you will be sold. No, the people want a transformation out of you. Are you building your reputation? Who needs reputation? Let's ask this question. Is only coaches needs reputation? No. Entrepreneurs looking to build a company and beat competition. If you are an entrepreneur, starter, you need a reputation. We are all self-employed professional now. We need a reputation. Visionary leader need a reputation of a thought leader. Professional in the corporate who wanted to grow up in the corporate ladder need a reputation. So, how many of you feel that you need to build your reputation to grow your business? Can I see few me's in the chat box? Yes, Madhusudan. Satya says yes. Lovely says yes. Amar says yes. There's too many yeses now. Too many yeses. Aruna says yes. Raj says yes. All of us in human being, one thing is common. We are very good in sharing stories, telling stories or hearing stories. So I think if you go back to our child days, we start loving listening to stories for eating our dinners. Right from Stone Age to today is a kid's laptop age. We love sharing stories. One form of sharing stories and building reputation may be a book. There are quite a few authors across the screen. A book is the best to beat the competition and build a reputation. I'm going to show you the other forms of building your reputation. This has worked for me well. We have quite a few authors here today, and the last 2 days, our Kishore has launched two more books. Baburaj is one of the best author, and I think Hyderabadi launched a book 2 years back. It builds a reputation. It's built a reputation. So now coming back to selling issue, lead generation, you need more leads. It's a marketing issue. Now you need to convert the lead. It's a credibility issue. You have several method of building your reputation. Depends on whatever this is. Invest money and go on content marketing, social media marketing. I heard about this term SEO. I never heard about it, but I paid for it and then understood what is it. Somebody starts email marketing. For the last 3 years, every day, I'm getting one leadership mail from somebody. I still remember each of the things. Influencer marketing. Somebody calls you up in social media. I can make you 2 lakh followers, 3 lakh followers. In LinkedIn, I can make 50,000. This is an influencer marketing. Go for an advertising. Event marketing, podcast. Of late, we could see a lot of coaches are getting into podcast. Referral marketing. You need references. BNI operates on referral marketing. You can go into a publicity, direct mailer, video marketing, networking. This is one of the, whether you like it or not, this is one of the area all of you please focus on to this networking forum. I could take the example of Aruna. Aruna is in FICCI Women Leadership Forum. It gives you a lead direct. It builds your reputation. It gives you this. Baburaj is in the National HR Forum. There are several forums. Institution of Directors, I'm on that. You are on CII, you are on. Depends on your product and target market. Focus the networking forum. All of us are fed up on telemarketing. And book marketing is one of the things which gives us the reputation. So there are two issues. One is lead generation. Second one is lead conversion. You get a lead, if somebody has to convert that and pay you the money, you need a credibility. A book is a good visiting card to build this credibility. Gift your book, convert your prospects. You don't need to sell your books. Book gives you a good business, very good business. Author a book relevant to your business. I think I'll show you what could be your niche clarity. One of the fastest way to establish your authority in a competitive market is authoring a book. How it has helped me? Somebody told me write a book. I was saying no, I'm too busy as a CEO those days to write a book. I wrote a book. I was called for a chief guest in Process Plant Manufacturers Association. Believe me, that first incident, there are 40 manufacturers, 100 crore plus, was there and it went on for 3 hours. It gave me several breakthroughs. So many people called me up after that. And my book, I sent it to, I think I would have printed almost 500. I printed first 40 in the beginning, kept on printing and giving it free. I was called by BNI at Hosur for a panel discussion. Atul Lata, executive director, was a panel member, and Sangeeta Mobiles promoter was a panel member. And Sangeeta Mobile called the others. You can give a customer focus coaching to my shops at Chennai. Sangeeta owns all the shops. It is not on a franchisee model. They own the shop, and this man is very simple and down to earth. You get into this. I was called in several forums for networking, and you get a break easily. How your big builds an authority. This doubt comes into all of us. You can use it for social media marketing, corporate decision maker, go and meet them, hand it over. You get a different respect. I went on a business trip to Germany, and the guy, the director of the company, was highly aggressive, not trying to meet. So when I gave my book, the discussion was totally different. The situation in the company, situation what I wrote was similar, and 4.5 hours was on the book. So it makes a lot of changes in your life. Use it in networking forum. I think I have given it to almost all the chairman and managing director in several forums. It helps. You can say that why should I write a book other than building a brand? It transforms you. It activates laws of attraction. A lot of achievements we have done, it is lying in our mind. When you start writing, it comes out onto the table. Otherwise, we cannot sell ourselves. This helps you to sell yourself. It increases your authority as a thought leader in your domain. Most of the time, instead of negotiating L1, L2, people look for your timetable rather than price negotiation. It gives you a competitive edge. Just rushing up, looking for the timing. Anytime we can connect later, or Amar can do one more program. What are the skinny cows you have to write this book? I listed few. Just look at it. I don't know what to write. Hey, I've started the book 2 years back. Can I complete the book? Who will read my book? Nobody will read my book. Will it really sell? My language is challenging. I know Malayalam, I know Tamil. I don't know English. I'm not an authority to write. Best thing all of us comes back and say, I don't have a time to write. Writing is a long drawn process. I have seen an author 5, 6, 7 years. Somebody will say, I have too many ideas. Can I write 2 books, 3 books? Some of us, most of the time, forgot how to write. We have become computer typing oriented and we forgot. I don't know anyone who can help me, mentor me to write a book. I have only one answer for 2026 for all of you. If you spend 15 to 30 minutes a day, 90 days you can complete a book. My first book I completed in 90 days. Second book I completed in 45 days. Flow starts coming in. You know your worth when you start doing. You just need 30 minutes, 15 to 30 minutes. I used to get up at 4:30 to 5 is my time. 2 months, 45 days is my book was out. Write a book around your business. Have an accountability partner. Ask somebody who can ask you a question. What is the progress? When are you going to complete? Decide 2 things. What is the end date? And how much you are going to progress per day. This many words. So give it to the accountability partner and ask them. Allow them to question you. Start the end. Stephen Covey's 7 Habits of Effective People, all of us read it. Start with the end date in mind. Maybe March 31st, 2026, your book can be out. It's right time to climb the success ladder. How many of you are interested to become a thought leader? Lovely says yes. Type me in the chat box. And he says yes. Amar says yes. Gita, Madhusudan. Oh, too many yeses. Ranjan, JL, Satya. I wrote book for 3 years. Navnita. And finally published 2 months back. Congrats. Good, 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 good. We have several authors. Sangeeta is an author. Baburaj is an author. Who else is on the screen? There's several authors who can share their experiences. I could see Sangeeta on LinkedIn every day that they're gifting their book to one or the other. Suresh, yes. Great, good, good, good. If say yes, can I share a worksheet, simple one? I'll send it to you. You use it. Will not take much of the time. Use it and start writing it in a simple one.
Ilan,
Yeah, I'm here.
can you make it on a presentation mode, please?
No, no, I'm just trying to share
Okay.
a worksheet. It will come on the screen. Just wait for a minute. No, this screen is available, seen, visible, no? This is visible.
Yeah.
Or now I'm just slowing down and then I will show you a worksheet for writing a book. In a few minutes, if you allow me, I will do that.
Sure.
It is visible to all of you. I'll just quickly go through. I'll share it on to in the chat or I'll give it to Amar. Amar can share it. Try to work it out in your maybe people like Baburaj or other authors can add a few more points. We can do a full day program on how to write a book. Just list down top 3 business goals you want to achieve in 2026. I want to achieve 20 lakhs revenue, or I want to build a pipeline of this, and I want to enter into 3 multinationals. I want to get into 2 corporate. Just write down. Then write topics, top 3 topics where you can confidently write. If we wake you up in the night, you will start talking. Some of us will be very good in sales and marketing. Some of us will be very good in project management. Some of us will be very good in legal. Whichever topic you can write as a next, you can write. Just list the topic heads. Now, I think Baburaj has mentioned it here. Can you look at what is the one pain point? It was in one of the chat Baburaj mentioned. What is the one problem your book can solve? Don't write book for you. Write book for the end customer, target customer. Just write down you are trying to solve growth problem for a corporate leader. Now the next question. Decide who is your target audience. I was trying to tell a program. I say my target audience is a CEO and I was doing a program on time management. I should do a strategic growth for CEOs. So I was confused. So decide now who's your target audience. Some of you will have a corporate middle level, some of you will have entry level, some of you will have business owners. Decide who's your target audience. If you start looking at what is one USP your book can create, you have lot of knowledge, You have a pain problem, problems of your customer, you have a target customer, you map it, and what is the problem you are going to sell. How you can sell is your USP. Just need all this, sit down in a relaxed way for 15 to 30 minutes. If you do this, you can write your book title. Every book comes with a title, one title and one subtitle. Business Growth Strategy is the title of one of my book. 9 ways to build your business 10x is the subtitle. And what are the generally 10 chapters, generally 2,500 words per chapter, generally 25,000 words per book. So write chapter titles. Your book is over. If we have more time, we can talk about it at the end of it. This one, I will share it in the chat. Start making an attempt today. Any doubts? Keep it. Now the question is, take action now. Either build a brand of yours through book or what I have listed on 15. Let the world knows that you are an expert in your area and you decide in the area where you are going to be an expert and take action. Now, I think we are running short of time. I'll quickly go through the next session. I'll be open for questions on this session. Fine. How to grow your business 10x. Why most of the coaches struggle? All of us struggle. We have too many niches. We sell for lower end, we sell for middle manager, we coach for senior manager, and we coach for try to coach the board members. It will not work. Absolutely, it will not work. We get an inquiry tomorrow without anything, we just jump into activity. We don't have a strategy. We believe that certification ACC will get us business, PCC will get us business. ACC, somebody was talking to me, ACC will get me 10,000 to 20,000 per session, and PCC will get me 20 to 30,000 per session, and MCC will get 40,000 to 60,000 per session. I asked how much time? 60 minutes. Doesn't work. Just doesn't work. You have to work towards building that business. Somebody may be charging it. And current status is most of us are trying to put our leg everywhere and burn out. We are trying to do over delivery. Morning 8 o'clock we start our session, and then evening 8 o'clock we do. We are under positioning ourselves. So one question I wanted to ask you is, can you be a big fish in small pond? In corporate, we spent lakhs of rupees and went and learned a blue ocean strategy. That's it. Niche clarity itself is, they taught us only this in a simpler way. You need to be a bigger one in a small pond. In a particular area, if you are in an area, Calicut, you need to be known as an expert lovely in that particular market. For that market, whatever is coming in, they should call you as an expert. So that should be a niche. Niche itself is a one-day session. We'll see whether we can do another program onto this. Try to be, don't spread yourself. It's a volume game. It is difficult to make money. Be a thought leader and charge more. I went for a Golden Book Award at Dubai. There was a keynote speaker who came in. He spoke for 15 minutes. He came back and asked, excellent speech, excellent speech. He came down and then took a photo, and I asked the organizer how much he charges, 25 lakhs. I was not believing. Next day, he is organizing an half-a-day program in Dubai. 150 is the nomination full, and per head is roughly around 1.5 to 2 lakhs in Dubai clubs. So be an expert in your area. You wait for a certain period, keep building up. It took some time for me to decide. I'm giving you an example. I took this as a niche title for me, and it has worked very well. I was doing a global leadership coach. I was going as a mid-level coach. I was looking at communication coach. I was looking at project management coach. I was looking at as a sales expert coach. The end of the day, I was running end-to-end program, and some programs were on emotion, some programs were on 5,000, some program was once in a while I used to get 15,000, 20,000. My strength was manufacturing, and I helped people to grow business. So I fixed my niche as manufacturing 100 to 200 crores. Today it took some time to build this up. Today, absolutely good. Absolutely good. And you get a satisfaction. You grow various companies. You enjoy your niche. So fix your niche clarity. I think we are rushing against time. We have another 35 minutes, Amar.
Yes, yes. Please go ahead.
I'll touch upon one simple point of, okay, you got a niche, you got a product. How do so you know how to build a brand? How do I build a business model? You go to any corporate, anyone who has worked in corporate, they'll have a business model. We work for a mission statement on how to do it. And do we have a model? No. These are all only for corporate, not for us. No, everyone need a model. I'll explain to you. I learned a model. It worked very well. Try whether you can work it out. The flame model. Okay. Now you're completed PCC or ACC. You just come into the market. You want business. Why people will give you business? Nobody knows you. Nobody knows you. Will you deliver what they expected? They may try to give you a training program one day, 10,000 rupees, 20,000 rupees. They may not know you as an expert in that particular area. So how do you do it? Start giving free leader. Suppose if you are a leadership coach, start writing free. Start giving material, value free on your domain. Write it on LinkedIn. Write it on if it depends on the age group where you are focusing. Instagram goes for the younger generation, business owners is on Facebook, LinkedIn on professionals. Don't mix up everything. Don't try to put your leg in all the three areas. How to be an expert and build up business growth in Instagram or LinkedIn itself is another session. So be an expert in whichever area. Choose one. If you are trying to post on LinkedIn every day 9:30, be consistent. Don't post 2 days and run away. 9 to 9:30 is a good time people start going to the office, they read it. Don't post it early morning. There are a lot of Publer is one app, free app, where you can schedule it. There's a lot of scheduling app available. You can design your thing in Canva. It's free, simple poster. You know how to write about your areas, do it. Give a lot of things free. That's F. Some area can be a social media, something depends on the areas. Then work on lead generation. There is a beautiful concept called ebook. 10 pages on the topic what you write. You can reach several people. In fact, I was forced to print my ebooks and give it to people. People were after me on that ebook. And a lot of people want only ebook. They don't have time to read beyond that. Simple models, you can do it. Use it on networking forums. Use your book to lead generation. So the step number 2 is you are creating lead. Now you need to give a product to enter the market. I'm talking about a coach who has just started the business. I'm not talking about people like Barbara who is well established in the business. That's a different ballgame. Who are entering 2026 with newer one, how to go it. So launch an acquisition product. Give a product which can give you an entry. Just wanted to ask you, any guesses on the price of an acquisition product by any one of you? Can I have 2, 3 price guesses on the model? You are now launched. You are given free. You are known. You are a lot of lead generated. You are now launching one. 5,000 to 8,000. Quite interesting. 99, Divya, practical. Okay, I think most of the time, what we want to do, we want to sell our 99.99 better price. Very good, Madhusudan. Okay. In a model, third product is not our elite product. This is not our niche. We are generating a lead and creating a credibility across. So you need 500 people, you need 100 people, you need 200 people. So anybody in India is willing to pay 100 rupees or 500 rupees. 499 or 99 depends on the segment what you have, or in our senior level of segment 999. That's a price people will take a risk on you. So they don't know you. After paying 499, only 50% will come for the program. You do a webinar, you do an online session, you do a program. 99, 499, it's 699, or depends on your segment. Launch an acquisition product. Now you are aware, you have launched, people know you a little bit. They say that yes, this guy has some stuff, I can bet on it. I can try him out. So give him a product which can be a testing product, your main product. This product, when you are testing it out, do go for both 5,000 for the 4,990 or 2,000. Little bit costlier product to test whether people are truly following. This will click. If you have 500 in the lead, 200 will come for pay for 99 and 100 only will participate in your webinar. 100 comes in is excellent. 50 may come in for the webinar and 20, 30 can come in for your main product. After they test your main product, paying 5,000, they are ready for your elite product. You can charge 10,000, 20,000, 50,000 for your elite product. So it is one of the form of building your reputation. This is a business model. I'll try and show you my business model. Build your brand in social media is the one Okay. My flame model. I started free marketing. I don't know ABCD of LinkedIn. I personally learned it. I started doing it. It clicked very well. From 10, 12 followers, I was told I have to cross 500 and then I have to go to, and then in the number of target audience, whom you needed should be the people. A lot of people will come and ask for connections. That may not be your target. So my book helped. I started with one book, then that was 10x CEO, then how to become a CEO, how to start a business, then business growth strategy. Each segment of that has got a business for me. And I'm almost there in all the networking forums. My acquisition product is visit a company, assess them, and give a report to the board whether growth prospects are there. I charge around 25,000 per visit, 1 day session. Main product is spend 3 days in a company, meet all this, understand and evolve a growth strategy. 2 day program in a company, charge around 50,000 to 75,000. An allied product comes in. Once this comes in, board gets it cleared. 6 months CEO mentoring, 12 session or 6 session, easily 6 to 10 lakhs. 10 lakhs is, you cannot say that 6 session, 12 session. It's a hand holding together and growing together. It's absolutely good. That is a way model. You decide your model. Build your brand in social media is the next step. This itself is another program, how to do it. Look at your LinkedIn profile, go back and read it. One tip, I think the time is running out, otherwise we could have spent time. Don't write what is your experience in LinkedIn. I worked 30 years, I'm so and so, I was in this company, I was in that company. Nobody looks for it. What is the pain you can solve it? And can you give an example and case studies? Customers are coming for solving their problem. They have a lot of problems. They're looking for people who can help them. Can you change your profile to say, I am an executive coach who can help you to grow the business? I have done it in 2, 3, 4 sessions. Then at the end, you want to give it anything you can give it. Build it up. And be consistent in building brand and social media. I told you Canva, you can be a post. Meetu is coordinating in ICF Chennai on blog. How to write a blog itself is a session. You need to connect with the emotion and connect with the theme. It's a beautiful forum of establishing your skills, your brand. Use this kind of a forum. People are looking for practical case studies. I'll take another 5 minutes. Original session is only related to goal setting. So I'll touch upon this goal setting and close it and go for a 15 minutes question and answer. Amar, is it okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
I'll give you the worksheet for all this thing. First step in goal setting is take stock of 2025. What has happened? We'll go back and show you that worksheet. I'll share that worksheet. Try it out. Second step is thank people who has helped you and figure out how many people you can thank them. Third one is don't look at only business alone. Look at various areas of life, relationship, physical, health, finances, business, lifestyle, spirituality. Look at your mental health. You want to learn. You want to become ACC to PCC, PCC to MCC. Look at all those things. By the way, Amar can help. ICF Chennai has a good set of mentor. There was a beautiful program launched, RCP, who has mentorship and supervision. You can look at a portfolio method, dive deep and learn it and get into the next level of credential. You can all help. So draw your wheel of life. Look at how your wheel looks like. This is the wheel of life. It has to be like a car wheel. If it is square, it doesn't work. So from each of those, you pick up three goals and list it and go for top 10 goals. Choose your banner goal, 3 goals. This is where all of us fail. We set the goal, we forget it. Set an action plan for 12 months. Set an action plan for 3 months. There are something you need to start acting in 30 days. Something you have to start acting in 7 days. Have a clear-cut action plan to this. I will show you the worksheet. I'll take few minutes. I will say that now take action. The success of 2026 depends on how do you take action. I'll show you quickly the worksheets. Maybe 5 minutes will take, and all this will be shared to you. I don't know whether I can share it right now itself, which I'll see. Okay, in year-end review, just try to list whether your achievements. If you start looking at it, you may not go beyond two or three. At least for the next year, can you start aiming for creating 10 achievements? Great thing what has happened. Look at this third point. Have you learned anything great lesson from the last year? What are the three personal improvements you have made? If God allows you to go back and rewrite the story, what are the three things you will do different? What are the smartest decision you made last year? What are the biggest risk you have taken? So this kind of a thing is an assessment. Very, very, very interesting thing for me is three things which I need to do less the next year. I have decided I will do a lot of low earning fruits, free fruits. Happy to go to schools and teach. No, I said only 20%. Similar to that, you fix it up. Pro bono, don't fill up your time with pro bono because you don't get business. You will get business. Believe in yourself. Three things which I need to do more. Build my brand much better in a CEO circle. Similar to that, you do. So this is one of the tracking. So from this, you have a business goal, financial goals. You keep looking at. Is the screen visible, Amar?
Just about. I think it will be good if it can be.
Yeah. You list top three goals in each of the areas, lifestyle, relationship, whatever we talked about, and go to the top three goals, top 10 goals, and their deadlines. This will help you. From there, choose your banner goal. Only three. At any point of time, focus only on three. Go back and review your top 10 goals every month. Focus on three. This will be successful for you. I'll give you the simple workbook. List three action for each one. Top three goals. Keep tracking. You'll be successful. I think I'm trying to be exact on time. So create the sheet for 1 month. Create the sheet for 3 months. Create the same sheet for 1 year. Start reviewing it. A goal on paper has more success rate rather than a goal in the mind. I'd like to end it with asking all of you take action. Okay, great. Any question and answer? We have 15 minutes to go. Either you can type it out in the chat box or go in unmute and do it. I will. I don't know whether I can copy.
Bala has asked a question that how to ask for mentor within ICF Chennai.
Mentor within ICF Chennai.
Like Amar should answer.
I'll try whether how to ask mentor within ICF Chennai.
Within
I think
ICF Chennai.
I think one good thing ICF Chennai. I will also say that the brand building we have to improve on to that. We have excellent mentor. We have launched a program for RCP, and which is the free mentorship program. It was phenomenally successful. There are a lot of mentors available. Reach Amar or reach any one of the people could be able to. They will be happy to handhold you to go to the next level. See, all of us are thinking that we need to go from ACC, go and register with pay another 2 lakh, go with the coaching school to do the learning. No, you need 60 hours of learning. You need CCUs. Chennai, Divya has already come out. You need CCU. This kind of a CCU, if you accumulate 60 hours, you need a mentor to help you to the next level. You have beautiful mentors. You can reach it and get it. You will be ready for the next level of certification. And it's always better to have a mentor. Yeah, Navnita, unmute and ask.
Thank you, Ilan. Hello, everyone. So, Ilan, my question is some of the niches are very tangible. For example, business growth mentor, that is very tangible. And in my perception, that is easy to talk to the prospects. There are other niches like leadership and especially mid-career professionals. So where the buying capacity could be lesser comparatively to CEOs and all that. So what advice would you give to coaches who have chosen mid-career professionals and the niche that is intangible?
Beautiful question. Beautiful question. My first advice is have a niche. Now, when I was moving out and started a business, my practical example, I was flooded with several assignments. Flooded. I don't need to go and ask. When I look back, I was not making any money, but I was told from 8 o'clock in the morning to evening. I was coaching junior engineers. I was coaching people how to build their career. I was coaching people midlife crisis, how to handle it, and then go to channel manager, how to become a CEO, how to build a strategy. So it took some time for me to sit down and do what is my USP, where do you work, where do I want to work. So first step suggestion to you is build a niche clarity. You may have to ask your question several. What is your target? You may not start the business immediate. You may start it now. After 1 year, 2 year, you will grow toward that elite product. So build that niche clarity. Second one, well, there is a lot of training programs happening on leadership. So look at what kind of a thing you can position yourself. Midlife people are the most wanted. There is a crisis happening in midlife. In fact, my wife, Subhadra Ilan, went and wrote a book on midlife crisis. The guy goes, he becomes a manager, he takes a loan, he gets stuck. He cannot pay the EMI, company doesn't need him because the business has gone down. So he's always sitting on tension. So choose a particular segment on it, become an expert in this. There are two areas. If you have to build a business, look at who will pay for you. If an individual has to pay for you, there is a limitation. Unless their salary levels are 40 lakhs and above CTC. A guy who gets around 3 to 4 lakhs, he will be willing to pay you a good money. Otherwise, the guy will be negotiating with you. I went into other coach, you are charging 5,000 per session, he is charging 2,000 per session. Per session business, stop it. Go for 6 session or 12 session. Changes cannot happen within one session. You need to understand people. So offer as a package. Look at a particular segment of business and start targeting whether you can get a corporate to give you a coaching assignment. You get a better, bigger money, or you position yourself where you spend that money and get. So today, if your income is you are charging, you are getting 2-3 lakhs per month per year. Can you go to 20 lakhs? Fix a goal. Your mind will start looking at it. I said, I see if there are mentors. Have a mentor, do a brainstorming. Which one is your strength? A lot of people can bring it out. Leadership is, I was happy to put in my LinkedIn profile, Global Leadership Coach. I removed it. It's a wider spectrum and there are so many activities. C-suite happiness is a hotcake today. People at the corporate CEO levels are unhappy. So that is a hotcake. Look at whether you can map your strength and your USP to the pain problem they can solve it. The people who are in stress, who are in doesn't know how to do tension, just listen to them. That itself is a good coaching business. You can give avenues how to start looking their brand building and looking at a career. That will give you midlife is a gold mine. It's exploding. It's exploding. Choose a niche onto this. Don't go on a broader category. People have to, if somebody is looking for career growth, career break, there are a lot of women who take a break and restart. There is a huge segment available. So choose a niche. I think, Amar, we may do an half a day program or 1 hour program on niche clarity.
I know.
Niche itself is a bigger one. Do that. Go to any of the mentors here or come touch base with me and we can debate on that. Any other questions?
Yeah. Any other questions?
Amar, I'll share all the worksheets with you. You can
Sure.
share
I'll
it
send it
with
across.
all of them.
Any other questions, please? We got another 10 minutes.
If there is no other questions, I can still deal little bit more on the book.
Yeah.
Maybe Sangeeta.
There's one.
Sangeeta,
Yeah, there's one
people like
question.
Yeah, I was looking for Sangeeta. Sangeeta, Dr. Sangeeta, are you there? How's your experience about your book?
yeah, that would be good.
Would you like to,
Hey,
you and
hi.
Baburaj can
Hey,
unmute and share 5-10 minutes?
corroborating to Ilan or adding value to Ilan, or maybe your own experience would be meaningful to the audience.
Sure. Firstly, thank you, Ilan. Great session. I was kind of in and out of it because I had poor connectivity. Right now I have Wi-Fi, so it is okay. It was good. But whatever I heard was very good. And I'm sure everybody should take benefit of what Ilan has shared. In fact, during our meet also, I was telling the meet we had in Savera also, I was telling people that it'll be good for people to write a book. So Ilan is also saying the same thing. So I would definitely request whoever has that in mind should probably put it into action. And, like he said, whatever is your niche. So start working on that. That'll be good. Yeah. So for me, my experience of writing the book has also been amazing. I came out with my 5th book, like I told you. It is on leadership. It's called Who Leads Who? And it's about stress-free leadership. So I have come up with 7 key challenges that leaders face and how they could probably work around it, and shared my thoughts and experience. Some real life, very good leader stories also I have put into that. Yeah. So I think for each whatever works, if you have a domain expertise, tap into your years of experience and your knowledge so that it comes easily. You don't have to do too much of getting into it and doing it. So I think that's good. I think Ilan's, though I didn't see a lot of them, I think the idea of worksheets was very good so that people can start following it. And be consistent in what you do and go where your target audience are. So be it a LinkedIn or a Insta or wherever your target audience are, try to go and be there, be present where your audience are. Network as much as you can, because you never know to whom your thoughts can make a difference. So that is what I would want to just add. And if you have any questions, happy to answer.
Quite amazing. 5th
Thank
book,
you. Thank
Dr.
you.
Sangeeta. That's great.
Thank you.
Deepa is there. You can.
Deepa, I think you are an author. You would like to share something about your book?
Yeah, I
How
think
does that?
as Sangeeta said, I was also telling everyone in the same Savera meeting that if I can write, anybody can write. So whatever I had actually written in the book is just a reflection of what I had learned through this process, so that it might be helping for anybody who would like to become a coach. And I'm a reflective person. I don't know how to tell people this is how you need to do, this is what you need to do, and things like that. So all I could reflect is some of my own process that I've been put across in my own life in becoming as a coach. Rather than, although I run a coach training institute, the main purpose of me becoming a coach and then going until MCC is that there is a reason, whatever that midlife crisis that Ilan was talking about today, there is a reason that everybody has been put across for a testing in the process. The universe puts us in that test, and how we go through that situations and people whom we come across, and this coaching journey is helping us molding in that way, not just to advise anyone or be a inspiration for anyone. That and all is a byproduct that might be coming, but mainly becoming a coach is for us to transform ourselves. And having this book also, in fact, it's been 3 years since I published my book, and I'm very conscious, 2.5 years, and I'm very conscious that my second book has to overcome whatever that I had struggled in the first book. So I write in LinkedIn, as Ilan was mentioning about. I post every week, at least 2 times, and go speak in whatever events that I've been invited for. All those model that Ilan has put across is something is the one that has been evolved. And that's the evolution that is happening as a person, as a coach. And to me personally, rather than following a process or model or framework and then applying it and coming back, I reflect on what is the process that I am going through in my life. What is the framework that it brings up? And evolving from that space, because it is unique for each person, as Ilan was also mentioning about. It's the practice, it's the failure, and the reflection from that failure and what we learned from that failure. And in fact, more than the success, the failure has taught me a lot of things. So I would say that the who we are becoming is depending on that failures that we are facing, because especially as coaches, in the initial days, we have to face a lot of rejection, a lot of failures without knowing where we are going, how we are going. Sometimes we won't get much more of clients, and we might be negotiated. Now I have learned to walk away from all those negotiations. Just saying this is what is my price package, as Ilan was mentioning. And if they are negotiating, sorry, I'm not going to be in that space, in fact, even for coach training, there is a lot of people who come and then negotiate. I say, this is what is my offer. If you want, you can take up. Yes, there might be some liquidity provided in installs, but beyond that, I don't want to compromise on the purpose that it is actually being built for. So I have learned to stand for that purpose. Not for that money, turns, or all these things comes as a byproduct. So when we actually stand for that purpose, actually the purpose actually reaches us. Yesterday I got that call, one simple call. I was actually writing a post in LinkedIn on that also today, that this one call that I received yesterday from someone, I think it's Dr. Selvaraj or someone who attended my webinar, and he mentioned that he bought my book and he read through that and he acknowledged back, and pure gratitude. And that is what keeps us going. Actually, we think that it's been 2.5 years since the book has been published, but still, when you get somebody calling you to mention that it resonates with my life, what I've gone through, and I'm able to get inspiration from that. So that small purpose of change that happens, or the connection that happens with somebody, gives that fulfillment. And all other things in terms of earning business is all second for me.
Thanks, Deba. Thanks.
Thank you, Deepa.
Ilan,
Hi,
Sudhaka
Ilan.
wanted
There
to
is a
ask.
question from
Sudhaka.
Sudhaka.
Yeah,
So
please go
he's
ahead and
asking,
ask.
the book is judged by the cover and status meets status and title. How do we break the pattern?
Can you unmute and ask this question?
Yeah, that would be better.
Sudhaka.
Yeah, I've already unmuted, sir.
Please go ahead and ask the question.
Please speak.
So even so, I was expecting when my name was not even pronounced in the group until I raised my hands. Okay, and the second thing is, and this is something whenever you have a kind of adage, it is normally whatever they say they don't follow. They say never judge a book by its cover, but they judge the book by their cover. Okay, and titles and things, status takes a pivotal role when people decide on who the coach is. So some has proved in their domain and some wouldn't have proved, and they have talent. Talent is raw again, and you again have a paper that has to decide the talent is valuable. As the previous version, Madam Deepa said that PCC coaching has that privilege when you do such coaching sessions. So for a person like me, who only invest the time in terms of learning from human, and again investing back to the human, what is the kind of advice that you would provide me here?
It's a beautiful question. I think I appreciate you are honest and openly saying this. Most of us sitting across never say this openly. Book is not judged by the cover in the current world. How people look at your book, look at the first page and last page and glance through it. It may give you a break. Okay, now there are 2, 3 points comes to you. Don't worry about your name. My name is, when I went into Pune, nobody knows my name. So I have to split my name, say Ilan and Chezhiyan. That's practical, but we learn from failures. So that's what Diva said. Deepa, to come to the stage, it would have taken 3 years to 4 years. So the problem with all of us is we want to start a business and want to make money tomorrow. At least take a little bit longer period. Look at 2, 3 things. One, Indian corporate world need transformation. Most of the leaders are homegrown. If you go to Simpson or if you go to any one of the TVS companies or any companies, a person joins as the salesman and then grown. He has done extremely well and he has become a general manager sales. He doesn't know leadership. The company is now stuck. They cannot sack him because he knows most of the people. And emotionally, he lived, his family is depending on this company. But he cannot run the leadership. They are willing to spend money. It's so happening that they're not aware. They tried all the forms, webinars, seminars, spend money and send into all the ISB or those kind of a thing. They don't send it to Indian Institute of Management, it's expensive. So they are looking for people and transformation. This is the reality. I was as a CEO struggling to get this for 3 years to 5 years. That's a reality. Number 2, this breakthrough of any of our coaching as a business has to happen at top level. The coaching awareness is missing. If you go to manager HR, he doesn't know, hey, what transformation? I have a target, I have ISO, as per ISO, I need to do this 20,000. I'm doing per day program. So try to reach the seniors. That's where I said book. Send a book to the seniors, they call you. The book allows you to get that 30 minutes meeting in presence of a managing director. He wanted to take a photograph with an author and they look for author signed copy. Can you believe it? I went for a guy who refused to give me time. I sent the book. He said that, sir, can I get your signature, author signed copy? So they are looking, there is a pain, there is a skill available with you. You match the skill. So try to give this transformation on this particular area where you may be a specialist in sales, you may be a specialist in execution, match it. There is a pain. I have a problem. I'm looking for a solution. I'm in a hurry. Can you provide it? The next one is nobody believe anybody. So they test it. Allow a testing fee. Don't go then say that I'll charge you 20,000, 50,000 per session. No. Deepa would have started her business 5 years back. Today she is in a position to come back and say, I demand this. So you may need a year, at least a year, build that brand. And then I gave a low cost coaching session. That company has phenomenally tied up with me for a year and profit sharing. They are able to see the profit almost 10 times. They are sharing. They want 3 years down the level. All will happen to this. That's where it's very important, niche clarity. Each one of us have a potential. Each segment has a problem. Midlife has a crisis. Each segment has a potential. Look at your niche, build a little bit of business model. Consistency, you need to be seen every day on the LinkedIn or wherever you are. There are once in 2 days or once in 3 days to see you as an expert. Write a book. It takes only 45 days. Go and meet people. Do a program. Nobody judges nowadays book by covers because we are selling transformation as a service. They want you to see it. Even if I get an entry with all the old titles, second assignment doesn't come in unless you are able to change. If you are able to bring in the change, they are willing to pay for it. So there are avenues available. There is a gap on the awareness. Hit on the senior most level, CHRO level or a CEO level or the person who can talk it out. General manager title in Indian corporate, especially South Indian, has no meaning. Go to the decision-making level and talk. Huge potential of it. Have that patience. Start working on it. I hope I have answered to you.
Thank you so much, Ilan.
Any other questions?
Can we request everyone to switch on the cameras while we take a screenshot?
I'm still smiling, Divya. Is it over?
It's quite challenging, no?
Sorry, I was just waiting for all the others to switch on. Yeah, just give me a minute. Okay, say cheese, everyone.
Cheese.
Okay, got one. I'm gonna get next. So say cheese again. Awesome, thank you.
Thank you. I
Thank
think
you.
5 minutes we have
Yeah.
overshot. Thanks a lot. Thanks, Sangeeta. Thanks,
No.
Deepa, and wishing you all happy, prosperous New Year. Have a 10x growth. Over to you.
Ilan,
Amar.
Ilan, it was a real wonderful, very succinctly put. All your points, your PPT was great. The nuggets that came in each of the slides was very thought-provoking, real food for thought and lot for introspection. I think just this time would not have been enough. I think more time to be spent in several other interventions that you talked about. And I'm sure there's a lot of takeaways that came through in this particular, presentation of yours. Lot of things to put in paper, lot of things to ponder over, a lot of things to take away for the coming year. And the niche, as you rightly said, has to be put into a lot of focus and then generated into business growth. These are wonderful concepts that you brought in, Ilan. Many thanks to you. Really, with all your experience and with a lot of your ways of really bringing your experiences to us was really very helpful. And really from the bottom of the heart, a wonderful presentation from your end. And thank you so much, Ilan. And looking forward to more such sessions as we move forward. Yeah.
Thanks a lot. I'll share all the workbook with you, Amar, and
Sure.
you can
I'll send it across. Yeah, I'll send it across. Thank you so much.
Thank
And
you.
have a wonderful, to all of you, a wonderful Christmas and a new year ahead. And may the new year bring in the best in happiness, wealth, and prosperity all along. Thank you so much.
Ranjit want to say something. Ranjit?
Yeah, no, I just want to make sure that everybody fill in the survey form.
Feedback
Divya, can you send it again? I see people moving out, right? So this is, can you share the survey again? Because then for applying for CCU, you need to fill in the survey form so that we pick up the details from it. Yes, Babra sir.
I just wanted to say that on behalf of the chapter, would love to wish you and all your loved ones an excellent new year ahead. And thanks to Diba and Sangeeta that the flame model of Ilan has been reconfirmed to be used by all of you. So that is the benefit of having others. Another interesting thing is that Ranjit and Aruna have already created a lot of platforms like this Book Pulse and there's a blog, which is all these things are allowing our chapter members to add value to themselves. And by doing that, be ready for preparation for writing a book because it is reflective. So the chapter enables that and would love to bring that point to the forefront, that how the chapter is enabling this process. So and connect to Ranjit or Aruna, definitely a lot of we always believe that all of our chapter members are capable and can add great value. So getting involved is the most important, and be involved and add value. That is my request on behalf of the chapter. And thanks a lot. All the very best.
Thank you, Babra.